So we are at Home Depot. We are shopping for some glorious flowers. As you can see, I have the decor lady. She is directing us and with her expertise, guiding us through a selection of beautiful broad flowers, wide range of color. Early this morning, she is putting her expertise to work with a backdrop of beauty here in this beautiful Florida weather this morning. So yeah, I was gonna take a crack at it. Yeah, I think I can pull it off. I selected all of these, as you can see. Yep, my personal touch. Yeah,
see,
I did this.
You don't get the camera
what? I think I'm doing a great job.
No, I think you're doing a lot more.
I'm doing a great job.
Yeah, you're.
And yeah, I do this all the time, so I selected everything. And yeah, what do you guys think about? Let me know in the comments what you guys think about these, because I select these as well. See that? Bougainvillea, beautiful, beautiful.
Where are you
Look at that.
That?
Somewhere. Gonna put those, I wanna take those home. You see that color? Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
We switch it out for the one that we have?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe. Put it in there together.
No.
Yeah. Look at that. I love the way that color just highlights your beauty. That's just, look at that.
Oh,
look at that. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Wow. Look at that color. Oh man.
Oh, wow.
Oh, sunny Florida. Sun in the sky, sun down here. Beautiful flower backdrop. But yeah, back to the business. Yeah, we're here and we're selecting plants, which for a customer that we have a deep history with. We have been on a journey with them for about 15 years now. And we are beautifying their yard, updating some things.
Are we doing anything over here to do in there? Okay.
I'm just showing the people around the flowers. It's beautiful.
They are beautiful.
Yeah, just kind of giving what we're experiencing this morning. We're here in Home Depot in beautiful sunny Florida. And just kind of sharing with you guys our walkthrough. Yeah, let me show you some more of this color. Look at this. A day in the life. Yeah. That's beautiful. Look at that color. You don't have to have a favorite color. All you have to do is have a color, and it's here.
I'll just get the plants. I like this one because it's full. It's nice and full. What you think?
Pick them up. You film. You show me what's going on.
Okay. Just the full one. Nothing over there is full. That one looks like a full one, and it's drooping down a little bit.
Yeah, droop on this side.
Yeah, let me see. I feel like I've seen a better one. Nope, that's gonna. I like this one. This one right here. Yeah. Yeah, that one's pretty. Yep. Just make sure we don't lose all that flower. Put it on the bottom.
We gotta get one more in.
Yeah. And then push that back as far so we can put the next one on the bottom. Oh, it has room in there? Okay. And then, let's see, this one kind of looks, let's see. Oh, that one looks full. What do you think about this one? Yeah. Oh, it does. I know, I see that. But I like these. It gives us more springy vibes, and it'll look really nice in her oasis, backyard oasis.
Your yard could be as beautiful. So yeah, follow us on this journey of beautifying. I think we pretty much got it covered here. What do you think? We pretty much got it covered. This is, yeah, you see that? Look at that.
Yeah, I think I was gonna say, because I've been really wanting to do like a small little garden in the backyard, and I want to find those little packets, the seeds, so we can plant them. But I want to like get like little planter buckets or something. Like, I know you said you was gonna build the high top one, but for right now,
I want it off the ground so the critters can't get to it.
Yeah, but for right now, I want to have them because I know that we're gonna start doing some vegetable and fruit growing.
I'll get right on it. Yeah, I'm gonna get right on it. ASAP.
Some of the plants, I mean not plants, some of the vegetables that I wanted to grow were like spinach. I know you say you wanted like peas and green beans. I want
I feel like I have to hold this way up high. I don't know if a selfie stick is going to do it. It's like a drone.
Like a drone. Oh, wow.
Flowers.
Stay on topic. Stay.
Tend to get a little distracted.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
So, stay focused. Right, and then I have...
What do you want for your birthday?
Whoa, hold on.
Okay. Focus.
So, and what else did I have that time? I had, I said spinach, right? What else did I have?
Avocado, spinach, no.
Avocado, I didn't see avocado, but avocado was good.
You had some green beans?
Avocado was on a tree, not in the ground.
I'm going to give this back. Your arm is more conditioned today.
Yeah. So I was thinking about, doing a little garden. I know bananas. I really want to do like a banana tree. Just a small little banana tree for right now. I want to do ginger, definitely. I had a couple things. I have to go back over there and look so I can see what I had. Okay, so we are here with all of the herbs, the blooms. Let's go back here. The vegetables, right? And so I know that I had tomatoes. I also had tomatoes on the list. Oh, and pumpkins. Yeah, I had the pumpkins on there. So these are, they never tell you how much these are. Anywho, so I want to get, and the kale. These are $169, but the kale. So they have certain bloom dates on the back of them, and especially for the pumpkins, oh my goodness. I want to do the pumpkins before October comes so we can have some pumpkins this season, and I don't have to go out there and buy any, and then I can decorate my entryway. So that was the plan for that, and then maybe make some pumpkin pie or see about some different pumpkin recipes so we can have that. And yeah, so we have spinach here. And and they tell you when to plant them for your region, and they tell you on the back of it how to plant it, the spacing. So yeah, I want to create my own little garden in my backyard and just have a few for right now to start off with. I've never grown plants before, so this is gonna be a journey for you and I. Yeah, we're gonna go on a little journey, and we hope to do well, because if it does really well, then my garden is gonna get big. So comment below if you have any recommendations on how I should plant them, where I should plant them at. And yeah, if you planted before, if you have history with planting vegetables and you have a garden, give me some tips, share some with me. Very much so new to this. And see, like this corn, I know corn is kind of different to plant, but they have the corn. Just let me know in the comments. We do live in Florida, so I think that is very important to know as we plant. And what are you pointing at? Watermelon. He's pointing at the watermelon. That says yeah, it should have been planted by now because summer is here. Let's see. It says plant by April and June for our region for the watermelon. And it says start seed indoors 4 weeks before transplanting outdoors. Don't disturb the roots. It's 95 days to harvest. That's good timing. That's still good timing that's still good timing to plant this now, and it'll be ready by July. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing pretty soon. So stay tuned for that video, because that video is definitely coming. I'm excited to do that garden. But it's my first time. Planting seed, and I could plant very well. All my plants that I plant survive and they live. So that's why I'm so excited. Yeah, there you go. Look at that.
I'm gonna have a watering system.
Wow. Oh, when we get the watering system. Oh, wow. Well, we'll do that because I want to do that too. I think that'll be cool. Did you see this one? This is the elevated one. Although you can elevate this as well. Oh, nice. We're going to have to need, if it works out, we're going to have to need about 2 of these.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's, that video's coming very soon. I wanted to come sooner than later because planting all those things, all those vegetables to plant, if you plant them now, they'll be just in time to harvest. So, yeah.
We'll lay it out.
Okay. All right, so now we're going back to get some plants for the planter that our customer wants in front of his door. He wants to switch the old one out with the new and then have some really nice, cute little planting situations in there. What about this?
Sorry.
Oh, that's sun. Okay. And we need to keep in mind, I need to keep in mind that we need something that has part sun or just shaded plants. So that's what I'm looking for. And he stopped over there. That's what we are looking for. And I hope we find it. Because right now I don't see anything. Let's see. You know, what about a bougainvillea? That's full sun, isn't it? Yeah, that's full sun. Okay, never mind. That's nice. And then have something in the middle that's tall that kind of brings this together. That's pretty. And I like the concrete planter too. That's a good idea. This is a nice little inspirational piece. And this is the, if I'm not mistaken, that's a bromeliad. And then this is aloe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's aloe. Nice. And then here goes the succulents right here. Yeah, these are succulents, sustainable plants. Yeah. There we go. I'm gonna do something with these. So now we are in Lowe's and trying to find some plants to put in this planter that my customer has that syncs in with all of the other planters around the house. So we're at Lowe's. Look at all this. This is so pretty. I just love how the flowers are blooming. And I took interest to this azalea. That is pretty. These are called autumn starburst. Let's see. Look at that. Autumn starburst. And I've never seen that before. But these are pretty. Don't worry about the brown on the leaves. It's just, look at how they bloom so beautifully. So I thought that was pretty. Be nice to put outside my yard. So here are the planters. And like I said, my customer already has the planter. And here's what we chose to put in the planter. So I wanted something to go a little higher. So we got a bird of paradise, and that's orange. And then we got these cute little plants. We have yellow to give it that spring feel. And then we have that nice pink lavenderish look. That was cute. So we're gonna tie all that into that nice planter that they have at the house. So we finally found something thoughtful, something that they would like in that planter that we're going to be putting in the entryway. What a good selection of plants to just have in your entryway to invite, you know, family, friends, just for that entryway to be inviting. So yeah, we finally found the entryway plants, and now we're going to pick up a couple of other things for our customer, and then we're going to be on our way back to the house. That just goes to show when you have the skill set to do it all, you can do whatever. Even if you didn't do it, even if you never did it before. You have the skill set in the field, you can do whatever.
Understanding everything I've done. I never did before. First time was the first time. Each time got better. I'm the greatest of all time.
Oh my gosh.
I am the greatest of all time.
No.
I am the master of this shovel and this concrete.
Right. It's not about you. It's about how we can help people. Yeah.
Yeah.
How can we teach the people? How can we teach the people how to do this at home? Would you use?
Put together a guide.
You're gonna
put a course.
A course.
Yeah.
Well, just for now, quick, tip.
Make sure your concrete stays wet enough, because if it dries and you mix it too thick and it dries too fast, you're gonna be in a world of trouble.
There you go.
Yeah, a world of trouble.
Stuff.
And make sure you float along the way. Just keep it consistent, smooth.
Let's see that consistency you're doing with your hand. Let's see that's how you do it with your hand.
Yeah, smooth. Let me get that.
Okay.
Smooth, consistent strokes.
Right.
Little fluff.
A lot of babysitting.
Yes, a lot of I'm a big babysitter.
Okay, babysitter.
Nice floating along the way.
Okay. You want to show us?
Huh?
Do you want to show us?
You want to show?
Yeah.
Sure.
How long before we can come back and if we put this in?
You can
we
do
just
this.
No, when you first put it down, can we go right in, or should we wait till
No,
it gets...
because you should have the consistency of your concrete that you need when you first put it down.
Oh, okay.
It should already be mixed to the nice consistency.
Okay.
It should flow smooth just like this.
Okay.
Water.
So I guess you just kind of... Oh, and you have water.
Absolutely, because it's starting to harden. So
when it starts to harden, we want to have our bucket of water so we can just dip that trowel in there real quick.
Yep.
And then add a little bit of water as needed. Is that what we do?
Yeah, if you need it.
If you need it.
If your concrete is moist enough, you should not.
So because we'd get this consistency. Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nice, good mix.
Nice. Okay.
Think about that.
Think about what?
How it looks.
Oh, it looks amazing.
See that?
Yeah.
Like keep the dirt out of it. That'll be great.
Let's come on this side so you can see a little bit better. That's nice.
And keep your gloves on. That will help.
Keep your gloves on?
Yep, keep your gloves on.
Okay. Are you going to build that area up anymore?
I think I'm going to build this up some more.
Build it up some more?
Yeah.
Okay. And what are you doing this for?
This is to contain some pavers that were previously put in by another company, not by us, because ours would never move. It's to keep them contained. The lawnmowers and different lawn companies have hit them, edging, beat them up, and they're breaking and falling over, as well as contain the pavers. So.
Okay. Is that why when we could see some of these pavers missing?
Mm-hmm.
That's why?
Yeah, that's been over time. They've been hit, banged, or just fell off because they weren't connected to the bottom. I don't know what they use, glue or what at the bottom. I don't know how they sealed them. Maybe a skim coat of concrete to connect them. But.
Okay. So this concrete border will...
It will contain the pavers.
Contain the pavers and make sure they're in place.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing.
I can see it already.
Yeah, I'll build up I don't know. Kind of like that.
You like that?
Yeah, maybe I'll build it up.
Yeah.
I need to make sure my concrete goes. I got 5 bags. This is 1 bag. No, just keep it consistent. I was about to say that I was able to go about 20 feet or so with 1 bag of 60-pound concrete. So.
Oh, okay, just for this border. And how big is this border?
This border is about 3 inches wide.
3 inches?
Yeah.
Okay. So just about roughly 3 inches will contain all of the pavers? What?
Yeah, roughly about 3. The width of the trowel is really 2.5, but it's almost about right at 3.
And how deep did you go when you did your trench? How deep did you go? It kind of
varies in some spots, but roughly about 3 inches.
3 inches?
At the highest point from the depth. The slope is, of course, back to ground level. And I wanted to go below the grass, so over time when the lawnmower comes, the blades will be over the height of the concrete and not even, so they won't crack it up, break it up.
That's what I was thinking. I just wanted to make sure that
stays on top of the grass. The blades can go right over the top of this without breaking it up.
Okay.
It's well thought out. It's well thought out.
I see that. Okay. Nice. Okay. So here is, while he's taking care of that, I am taking care of the pressure washing. And I have most of this done over here in this area. And then I have all the way, here goes the pressure washer. And I've done, let's get it steady, all the way to the front up here. Let's go all the way to the front. And we are pressure washing their driveway because they like to preserve what they have. Just continue to take care of it and wash it over time, which you should. You should wash it. We wash this about 2 times a year, especially because of all of the trees. They have a lot of trees, so the concrete can get very messy. Prevents them from falling or slipping from the mold or the mildew, and you know, just all of the film cover of the trees, and you know, just the mist, the dust, the pollen, the buildup of all that stuff. It prevents that from getting slippery. So I used, which is a very, very fast tool to use, I used the pressure washing pad here. And how big is this pressure washing pad? How big is this pressure washing pad? Like 28 inch? 20 inch, okay. Can't even see. So that's a 20-inch pad. And then we have our pressure washer. I still have all this to do right here. So that'll take me roughly about 2.5 hours to do the rest of this. And then that part will be done. But yeah, we just want to make sure that we preserve the concrete and keep it in its fresh, nice state. So that way, you know, they can always have a beautiful concrete driveway. And so we're also preserving their pavers, because their pavers are cracked up in certain areas. So we have some new pavers that we're going to put back in place, so that way over time they're not missing a whole lot of pieces of pavers. So we're doing that. And then look at the flowers. They're so pretty. I haven't been able to put them in their planters yet, but those are so cute. So we got the orange bird of paradise, and then we have these beautiful, let me see if you can see it, these beautiful annuals. Let me see, what are these? These are sun patients. Lovely. Those are sun patients. I had a customer who loved impatiens, and me and her, we planted a whole lot of these around in her garden, and she made a border out of it, and it was so pretty when it started to bloom. And then we have these, which I don't like how they're looking. Then we have these. What are these? I think my husband took the band off of those, but these are also beautiful as well. So we're going to use these as the draping around the actual planter. So those are pretty. So we thought these two colors went good together, because our customers, they love, the purple flower, and the other loves the yellow. So we thought we'd complement. And yeah, so far I clipped the grass plants yesterday. Let me see. I clipped these grass plants yesterday. They were so big. They were huge. They were leaning out about this far on the paver. Oh, so we wanted to make sure that we got that off the paver, so that way I can come in and I can pressure wash the pavers. And that's what I did earlier. I also pressure washed those pavers. We're making sure we're cleaning their bricks, their pavers, and sprucing up, doing a big spring clean here at our customer's their yard. So that way, they can have a beautiful landscape. They can have a beautiful front yard year round. So we normally do another cleanup, and I believe the fall time, like closer to the ending of the year, we do another cleanup. So you'll be able to see how, everything grew and things. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to plant those today. And then we're going to go back in the garden, and we're going to see how those hanging plants are doing. And we're going to spray some solution on that fence, so we can get that back to its nice clean state. And we got a few things to pressure wash as well, so that way we can clean the area, clean the space up. But so far, my husband's finishing up the concrete, and then there's not much left to do. We're gonna wrap this up, and then we have our customer, the neighbor. She comes over sometimes and will blow her roof off, and it looks like she needs another round of getting those leaves off her roof, as I'm looking here. And she's got those leaves on her roof. So but she came over yesterday. Her irrigation stopped working on her, so we went in and we checked out her sprinklers. We checked out her irrigation, the irrigation timer, and we even went into the actual box to see what was going on in there. And it turns out that her timer box is really, really old. So we're gonna go ahead and switch that out a little later today. So I was gonna take you guys along in that journey so you can see that. My husband, he's gonna switch that out, so he'll give you some tips and some strategies on how to change out your timer box if you have an older timer box. So he's gonna give us a little tutorial on that.
So I am changing this irrigation timer. It is about 20 something years old. You can see here. Yeah, this is what it looks like. Yep, rotating dial. It's the settings. Yep. Very fancy. So I am changing this out. I got a brand new Orbit. Simple to install for this customer. 4 zones, rotating dial. So yeah, we're gonna simplify it, update it, give this young lady peace of mind with a new system, well, a new timer box. All right. First things first, let's unplug this baby so we don't risk any electric shocks. And then we'll go from there. Looks like it's mounted into the concrete perfectly. Alright, let's see how it's mounted here. So if we're lucky, our new box will slide onto that box. We do have a little insert right there for the screw. Our new box, new remote. But to access what we need, we gotta go deeper into here, which is modern day. We have nice little clips that allow us to insert our wires into. Sweet. So if we're lucky, we will be able to nice. Nice. Can you say nice? I don't think it's going to be rocked around, but I may tighten that up. But moving forward, access here. Grab our wires. These were void. That sensor and other hookups, don't know if they're connected to the valves, won't bother that. We're just gonna route this back like it was. Red, yellow, blue, green, 1, 2, 3, 4 zones, and the common. So in this case, our common is to the left. So yeah, we will route this back like it was. Let's get it pulled up through here. Goodness, they gave us enough wire. We didn't have to extend anything. Should just be able to connect. I'll use these void wires as an anchor while I connect my common. Pushed up in there. Common is in. All right. Red, yellow, blue, green. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to remember the order it was. Now I can connect. So 1. So here, nice and snug. And so 2. Just want to make sure they pushed up in there good. Here we are. So all the zones are connected, seem pretty tight. Everything seems pretty tight. Our common is connected. See what we got. Remove this slip for the battery to activate, the backup battery. And voila, we have power. So the backup battery is active. I'm out of the electrical part of it, so I can give it power now. customer asked that I didn't set the timer and set the zones because she wants to only do it manually.
So we're gonna go ahead and finish up for the pressure washing, and then here in a couple of minutes here I have to go pick up my son from school, so I'll be doing in between. Here is what my husband is doing. He is doing that part. He's taking that grass from along the line of the paver so we can get a really nice edging here for the concrete. So he's gonna take that all the way down. He's gonna take the concrete all the way down this line here, and he's gonna wrap it around to the edge of that, to the edge of the other concrete, and then he's gonna go on this side and he's gonna do the same. And I believe he's gonna carry it all the way around here, and I believe he's gonna carry it on this side as well. I'm not 100% sure because that side looks fine, but he might. Not really sure. Didn't ask him that. But so that's where that's gonna go. We are working in between projects, so we haven't got back to the entryway just as of yet, but tonight we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try to see. Tonight we're gonna get some painting done in that the upper walls on the entryway, and then we're gonna see about we're at Lowe's today, not Home Depot. I'm gonna see, it's gonna be a long day today. I'm gonna see if I can get to Home Depot today. If not, we'll get there tomorrow and get the rest of those slated panel boards, and then install that and finish up that entryway.